Welcome to Tuberchat. If you have less than 10,000 subscribers, then you've come to the right place. We are going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help to get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. Thank you everybody for coming in so early. We already have the chat kind of starting to move, so thank you for that. The first channel that we're looking at today is Fanatic Guide. This is a relatively new creator to the Tuberchat community, but has already had impact in that, first of all, they've been here almost every day, but secondly, more and more they're active in the chat and have been spreading a lot of positivity, and for that reason they've been featured today. We feature a different channel every single day on Tuberchat based on impact and generosity that I see within the community. Stoker's Adventures, thank you so much for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, we'll look at your channel right before I start spinning the wheel. If anybody has the ability to share the stream, whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I will appreciate that very much. And then as well, if you haven't already given a thumbs up, those really do help the stream. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other, but if you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it. It doesn't take very long, and you don't lose your place in the chat, but it really does help, like I said, so I'll appreciate that very, very much. Those thumbs up are always great. And if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. The way that we connect here in Tuberchat is to start a conversation with another creator, anybody at all in the chat, and then let them know that you're about to visit their channel. Watch a full video of at least 3 minutes long while you leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. Add a couple more videos into your watch later list, and then give that creator a thumbs up, subscribe, turn the notification bell on, and then come back into the chat. Let them know you've done that. They will turn around and do the same thing for you. So I will get to some introductions. Robert Mack in Asia, thank you so much for coming in. Yeah, Tuberchat's been running for a little while now, and I'm glad that you are in here. Hopefully you'll meet some friends and family members for your channel as well. I know Robert Mack from Asia, or sorry, Robert Mack in Asia from another channel, or a couple channels that I'm involved with. Carol's Coaching Corner, good to see you here. Dead Soul Gamer, you're already on the wheel. Carol's Coaching Corner is getting on there now. And Fanatic Guide, our featured channel for today, is in the chat. Greenwell Fishing, I was hanging out with them on a live stream earlier today, having a good time. And I think I learned a new term for a type of fishing called bumping, if I understood properly, similar to what I knew as a child as trolling. It's not the same thing, so you'll head over to Greenwell Fishing and ask them to teach you about that, but I found it interesting. Just Teresa's in the house. That's a very much loved and well-respected member of the small YouTuber community at large, as well as here in Tuberchat, so I hope everybody will connect with them. Kira Walton, my BFF forever, is here as a moderator, as is Michael's Adventures and Scratch and PPA, two of the most supportive creators on all of YouTube. JX Don Vlog just walked in. Thanks for coming in. Lottie Explores UK, good to see you here. Metrosonic, a 14-year veteran of YouTube, is in the house with us. Moz6510 Models is here with us again. I moved things around after yesterday, so hopefully we're not going to have that mic interference that we've been hearing, but we'll see, and I'll rely on my moderators to let me know. I Love Music is back in the house. Very good to see you. It's been a little while, but that is a longtime friend of Tuberchat, and it's great to have you in the house with us. Retronic Collector, good to see you here. Rod Marsum, good to see you in the house as well. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house, and everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you will find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Sam Slogs Trains and More is in the house. Let me make sure you get onto the wheel right away. And Skywatcher Footage is here. Always good to see you. Sparkles Hope Chest is in the house, an extremely loyal and dedicated supporter. Spotless Com is here, another channel to be featured on Tuberchat. That Blue Moon is a longtime friend of Tuberchat, somebody who's been with us almost from the beginning, previously featured, of course. They're here with us. Stoker's Adventures, good to see you back. This is Latanya Vet, good to have you in the house again as well. And Wolf Spirit Productions, with a minor name change, is back again for what I believe is the second time. Andy from Ace Flaw 1 is back with us again. And Artfully Blind with Diane, it's always wonderful to see you. And let's see what else is going on. Dirt Diggers UK came in. I don't mean to miss anybody in the chat. Z3540 Dead Rabbit. I'll bet you that I'm pronouncing that wrong for you because I'm in Canada, so of course it's my human nature to say Z. But it is. I'm assuming Z3540. You can let me know if I'm not pronouncing that right. I love to feature everybody the right way, or as best that I can when you're here. And it looks like everybody otherwise is doing okay. If I've missed anything in the chat, like a question or a comment that you meant for me to see, just please mention it again, maybe with 3 thumbs up at the beginning of the message, whether it's a question or a comment, and hopefully that will help me see it a little bit better, unless you can mention Tuberchat Connect and Grow, and then I'll see it for sure. Taylor Rochester, good to see you here. Red Hot Reactions is back in the house. The Javier Lifestyle is here. That's another longtime friend of Tuberchat. Thank you for coming in. Tina Talk Show is here. It's great to see you in the house as well. 345 Barry is with us. They're here with us almost every day lately, and it's great to have you here with us again today. Hopefully everybody's off to the races, meeting new friends and family members. Again, we are looking at Fanatic Guide. And this is, like I said, somebody who's fairly new to Tuberchat, only being with us for what I believe is less than a month yet. However, I've already shown impact in our community, particularly by spreading positivity both in and outside of Tuberchat. And I know that they are somebody who's serious about growing their channel, meeting friends and family members, which is great. So I hope everybody will connect with them. They've got 2,150 or so subscribers right now. They're halfway on the road to 2,200. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther, and you will find a lot of variety on their channel in lots of different gameplay, as well as informative videos as well. So there's a small bit of variety, all based around gaming on Fanatic Guide. And hopefully everybody will have a good time hanging out with them. Dead Soul Girl Gamer, I was hanging out with her on a live stream earlier today as well, having a good time learning about a couple of games I had not previously seen in the last few days. And she does a good job of commentating while she's doing that as well. Stoker's Adventures, thank you one more time for another super chat. I really do appreciate that. You're taking a little bit of life off of our stream boss, Corinne's life, today. And I appreciate that. We're going to look at that channel actually right now. So one more time, our featured channel for today is Fanatic Guide, and we're going to move on to Stoker's Adventures right now, and then we will start spinning the wheel. Thank you one more time for that super chat. Both of them, as a matter of fact. And then, yes, Metrosonic, hopefully you're doing well. We're always going to keep the chat positive, and that includes everybody being positive for you, and wishing you all the best on YouTube. Hopefully everything straightens itself out and works smoothly for you. Oh yeah, the Javier Lifestyle. This must be the first time you're seeing Tuberchat in, now we're using Streamlabs. We used to use StreamYard, so we have changed that stuff up. I wanted to add a few bells and whistles, and now it gives me a little bit of opportunity to feature more and more channels, at least in a small way. And then, oh yes, Sam's Vlogs Trains and More. So I'm rotating the shirts now, right? Because Tuberchat shirts are officially supposed to be available. They will be at some point soon again on Amazon, as well as the Thrive Together shirts that you see me wear all the time. Thank you one more time, Stoker's Adventures, for another super chat. I really do appreciate that. Jeremy's Autistic Vlogs, good to see you back in the house again. And Fanatic Guide. What did I miss that you said? You must have said something. I must have missed it. It must have been a while ago. But that's okay. Other than that, looks like we're all doing very good right now, meeting new friends and family members. And then again, how do I like Streamlabs, the Javier lifestyle? I do enjoy it. You know, there's the smallest bit of learning curve, but anybody can learn to use it. It just takes a moment. It's much different. I still enjoy StreamYard because it serves its purpose and it does its job very well. I know it's very, very popular, and in some circumstances I may end up using it. I still use it on my personal channel from time to time. Cooking with Miss Brown, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Shutterbug Infinity is another longtime friend of Tuberchat. Thank you for coming in again today. And then hopefully I haven't missed too much in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, I should get around to everybody. And if anybody has mentioned a question or a comment that you meant for me to see and I missed it, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up at the beginning of the question or comment, or at mention Tuberchat Connect and Grow. Matt's Internet is here. Always good to see you. Kid Wonders Life of Wonder is in the house. That is a channel that has been with me for so long. They've been here since probably 6 months before Tuberchat even existed. And Kid Wonders Life of Wonder, let me know if you're going to do that monetization celebration that we were talking about today. We might be raiding Kid Wonders Life of Wonder right after Tuberchat in 2 hours from now. They've been with us so long and had so much impact on both myself and the Tuberchat community that they were featured on episode number 2 of Tuberchat almost a year ago. So let's think about spinning the wheel. Stoker's Adventures has 522 subscribers, and thank you once again for all those super chats. That's very generous of you. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, we're looking at your channel before I spin the wheel, and hopefully everybody will push this channel a little bit farther, maybe to 525 or 530 today, and get them rolling a little bit closer on their road towards the 600 that we know they must be thinking about. We're going to look at Norfolk Dashcam right now. This happens to be a gold member, so we always see this channel every day based on those slides at the beginning, middle, and end of the live stream, and their link will be dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so, as we will soon see. I did see a brand new channel come into the chat. Is Wild Dog. Good to see you here. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to here in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. And yes, Cooking with Miss Brown is here. The How-To Lady is in the house. She always spreads all kinds of positivity through the chat. Radical Productions is here. Jenny Mickey 89, thank you for coming back in, and thank you for the thumbs up. I'm sorry that you got here so late yesterday. We just barely got a chance to talk about your channel, but I'm glad that you're here now. Phyllis Creepy Videos, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome also. Spotless Calm is in the house, yes. And wow, we're moving. Okay, thank you so much. The Javier Lifestyle is a longtime friend of Tuberchat. Hopefully everybody will connect with them. They'll definitely get back to anybody that hits them up right now as they are on their way out. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I'll appreciate those as well. Lynn's Wonderful World of Makeup and More, it's great to see you here. And then as well, we're looking at Norfolk Dashcam. So with 761 subscribers, they're getting very close to 800. They're experiencing some rapid growth, and I'm hoping that everybody will connect with this channel if you haven't already. They're willing to take submissions for dashcam footage and things of that sort from all over the world, and they do a once a month compilation where they put all the best stuff together. So you have an opportunity to have your footage featured, and then as well, you'll be helping out a fellow YouTuber if you happen to get some stuff that they can use. So that's to be considered, and they have instructions on their videos for that reason. And thank you so much, Phil's Creepy Videos. Yeah, thank you so much for the positivity, and again, thank you everybody for your thumbs up. Let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. We're moving a little bit quicker than we usually do, I think. And oh, another new Jinky Teruyan. I wonder if I'm pronouncing that right for you. I hope I'm getting it close. You can let me know if I'm wrong, but thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Becoming Me, good to see you here again. Thank you for coming in. And we're looking at Dead Soul Girl Gamer. So I've been watching a few live streams from this creator lately, including just a few hours ago. And, you know, she does a variety of gaming on her channel, but then does some in real life live streams as well. So you'll have a good time hanging out with her, and I hope that you will. She happens to be a gold member, so we see this channel every day, including those slides I keep talking about at the beginning, middle, and end of the live stream. And her link will be dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so, as well, as we will soon see. Hopefully everybody will connect with her. And like I said, I've been following her for a while now and have been able to hang out on a few live streams. Hopefully, other than that, everybody's doing okay. If anybody wants to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, you can simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually. Since we have a handful of new channels in the chat this weekend, if you are fairly new to Tuberchat and you wonder what on earth I'm talking about when I mention swapping playlists, feel free to just mention. I will be happy to go over it and elaborate if anybody would like. And Classy Cookery's in the house. Good to see you here. Thank you for the thumbs up. Yes, if anybody hasn't already done that, the thumbs up really do help, so I'll appreciate that. And Wolf Spirit Productions. So you're probably going to have trouble with your name for about 2 weeks. Every time somebody does a name change, we find that it takes about 2 weeks to settle in the YouTube algorithm. But if people search for your name the way that it was, Wolf Spirit Transportation, they'll be able to get to it right away. Another thing you can do to help people is mention one of your most popular videos by the title, even if there's just a couple of words in that title that will help, and they might be able to get in there. King of Dallas, good to see you in the house. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, it's been a minute, but it's great to have you here. I appreciate every moment everybody spends here at Tuberchat. There's 38 million channels to watch on YouTube, not to mention the billion other things you could be doing. So I appreciate every moment everybody spends here. We live stream 4 times a week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but move the times around so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. And let me just see if Kid is going to go live after. Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder became recently monetized, so we want to head over there and celebrate with them if they're going to go live right after Tuberchat today. Pardon me just for a very, very, very quick second. I'll be back and we'll spin the wheel. Okay, pardon me for that. Here we go, we'll spin the wheel. Dead Soul Girl Gamer has 202 subscribers. I'm hoping we can give her a few more to get that 200 really locked in, and then get her moving towards the 300 she'll be thinking about soon. And look at that, what luck. As soon as I mention Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder again, they come up on the wheel. So we're going to have a look at this channel right now, and like I said, Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder is one of the newest members of the Tuberchat community to become monetized. The great news is we're seeing channels get monetized every single week. So even though it's a little bit harder than it was last year with the purging and glitching we talk about, it you know, people are still growing. Thank you, Greenwell Fishing. Good to have had you in the chat. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. And Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder actually has 2 channels. Mark McEwen, good to see you here, by the way. Thanks for coming in. I'll show you the second channel shortly. And Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder, like I said, is an extremely loyal, dedicated, and generous creator. He's been with me for probably a year and a half now. Long before Tuberchat existed, and was with me for the Playlist Buddies experiments that was done on my channel before we started Tuberchat. Alright, so I'm very jealous. Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder is getting a haircut. We can't do that here. In my area, I haven't had a haircut since Christmas, and it's at least 2 months away, so we'll see what happens, but that's okay. And then, did Oracles and Beyond just come in? Yes, Cassie from Oracles and Beyond is in the house. She is a very loyal and dedicated supporter and has a loyal and dedicated following around her channel as well. The Zeophobic 73 channel, always good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you'll meet a couple friends and family members here. Lynn's Wonderful World of Makeup and More. Thank you for sharing out on Facebook. Yes, if anybody has the ability to share, whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I will appreciate that. And I just want to show you the second channel from Kid Wonder. This is Kid Wonder's gaming and live stream. Already with 643 subscribers here, so it won't be long before they're monetized on this channel as well. I'm always happy to see creators expanding into second channels if that's what fits the idea. Oh, thank you, Oracles and Beyond, for sharing. I appreciate that always. I always have a good time hanging out with Cassie when I can. It's been a little while, but hopefully I'll catch up with you again very soon. Artfully Blind with Diana is coming up right now. I'm going to add some names to the wheel right away. We're a little bit early on that today, but that's okay. Artfully Blind with Diana has over 3,000 subscribers. So she's got about 3,010. So she's got it locked in, but we want to get a few more and get her rolling on the road towards 3,100, ultimately towards 4,000. And she's a dynamic host, so I'm sure everybody will have a good time hanging out with her, whether it's on a video or a live stream. You can see some of these videos have thousands of views too, so there's obviously much to be learned from this creator, as well as entertained and inspired by. Buddha of Destiny, namaste. Good to see you in the house. Thanks for coming in. Always good to see you here. And other than that, hopefully everybody's doing okay. Now, I did say I was going to get some names onto the wheel. We already looked at Stoker's Adventures. Carol's Coaching Corner's already on there. Lottie Explores UK, let me get you onto the wheel right now. And Metrosonic. And Ace Flaw 1 is our friend Andy. And then I will spin, and then we'll think about adding more after that. And hopefully everybody's doing okay. Hopefully I haven't missed anything in the chat, like a question or a comment. If I have, just please be patient with me. Mention it again with 3 thumbs up at the beginning of the message, or mention with an @ symbol, Tuberchat Connect and Grow. And I will keep my eyes open and hopefully catch what you're looking for the next time around as well. Anybody can reach out to me on Instagram at any time. That's the network on which I am most active. And then also Twitter and Facebook, of course. And we have our own Facebook page and group where people can post their videos. You know, when we started Tuberchat, I thought for some reason it was a good idea to start a private group for Facebook, and that turned out not to be such a great idea, and we learned along the way that you cannot turn a private Facebook group public after you've set it, so we had to start a new one. So I started a new one a couple weeks ago. Anybody can go in there and post. We have our own subreddit as well, and anybody that tweets or retweets for Tuberchat gets added into our list called Tuberchat Stars. They are YouTubers who tweet and retweet for others. The idea is that you have the opportunity to meet over 50 other creators who are all on YouTube and willing to tweet or retweet, as they have done for us and will probably be willing to do for you, so you can get some extra traffic for your videos. We also feature channels every single day on Tuberchat, so that you have over 150 opportunities to meet generous, loyal, and dedicated creators even when we're not live streaming. This is Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More, and Corinne's Life. You know, Corinne's Life went out yesterday to Dairy Queen and had blizzards and was talking about it here in the chat. So I wasn't going to, we live outside of a city, so I wasn't going to go driving all the way to Dairy Queen last night, although I have been known to do things like that. But I did go running out for ice cream last night either way. So thank you for that. And here she is going at it again with the ice cream and Dairy Queen again. This is Corinne's Life. She's always in the chat as a member and a moderator. Ironically, Sam's Vlog, Trains, and More comes to us from Corinne's Life. And I see we've got some action in the chat. Okay, thank you, Lottie Explores UK. Jack Dawson is in the house, our dear friend. Thank you for coming in. Mr. Lion Gaming, the the wheel goes by a list of who's been here the longest and most active. So I have a robot that takes care of that. When it's time for me to get names from the wheel, I put them in order, but everybody has the chance to be on the wheel. It usually takes anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour these days because Tuberchat's quite busy. Jack Dawson, thank you so much for your super chat. For that reason, I'll put your channel up before we spin the wheel again, and then we'll get right back to that. That is an extremely generous and loyal and dedicated supporter as well. Age is Just a Number by Barbara Jean. Good to see you in the house again. Thanks for coming in. One of the things that we want to talk about here, for anybody that's fairly new to Tuberchat, if you've only been here a couple of times or a few times so far, it's very important that we follow the full procedure while connecting with each other. And what that means is watching a full video of at least 3 minutes long and leaving a long, meaningful, genuine comment along with watching that video. And I recommend 3 or 4 sentences. If we don't, YouTube usually takes connections away within the next day or two. I don't want anybody to lose subscribers, so just please keep that in mind. When you're here in Tuberchat, you can meet about 8 to 10 creators per hour for the time that you spend here, but any more than that is too fast, and YouTube will probably take your subscriptions away. It's very frustrating for everybody, so I don't want anybody to have to go through that. And then Jack Dawson, we're going to look at in another second. But right now, we have Sam's Vlogs Trains and More up here. Knowledge is power, Jack Dawson. You're right. And then Sam's Vlogs Trains and More allows people to connect in their live streams the same way that we do here in Tuberchat, but has a lot of variety on his channel as well. So obviously there is some train related content there, but there's much more to Sam's Vlogs Trains and More, and he's been a loyal and dedicated supporter for months now on Tuberchat, previously featured, of course. Chen Official, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. Fanatic Guide is still in the chat, and that is our featured channel for today. So somebody who I hope everybody will connect with, Fanatic Guide. We looked at that channel for the first 10 minutes or so in today's live stream. Let's look at Jack Dawson. When I look for this channel, I type in Jack Dawson MLB. Oh, is my thing not working? Yeah, something's up with my browser there. Jack Dawson MLB The Show. And the reason I put that in is because Jack Dawson does a lot of variety in gaming. So now we're having trouble because there's more people who have done MLB The Show videos. So I might have to find a better way to search for this channel. But Jack Dawson comes up almost right away with his videos. So what you want to do when you're looking for this channel, and any channel that you have trouble finding right away, is to match the avatar, right? You'll always be able to see the right avatar in the chat here. Jack Dawson is just such an unbelievably popular name on the internet because of the Titanic movie. MinerZach123, hopefully I welcomed you. I know you were here earlier unless you just came back, but good to see you here. Did I mention Deborah Finney Spirit Orbs? I see somebody reaching out to that channel. I'm not sure if I welcomed you, but I'd rather make the mistake of doing it twice than not doing it, of course. Little Frenchie in Big Texas, good to see you here as well. Thank you for coming in. And then Sam's Vlogs Trains and More is reaching out to swap playlists as well. So anybody could do that wants to. Everybody's free to make that arrangement independently and individually, of course. So Jack Dawson does a lot of variety on his channel in regards to gaming. It's always live stream gameplay. And he commentates the game for everybody in the chat while he plays. And as well keeps up with the conversation in the chat, which is really great, and hopefully everybody will connect with them. If you can, I have the pleasure, as you can see, of hanging out with Jack Dawson often. I try to catch him at least a couple of times a week on his live streams, and he's always spreading positivity through the chat as well. Let's spin the wheel and we'll see what's coming up next. Yes, love, support, and respect is the key to success. Absolutely, Jack Dawson. That is well said, and something that you'll hear again and again from Jack Dawson as you hang out with him more and more. We're going to look at Lottie Explores UK very quickly. I know this creator said that they were just about to leave, but that's okay. We'll just have a quick look. And hopefully everybody will connect with this channel. It's brand new with 45 subscribers. I shouldn't say brand new, but it's moving up. What we know is The road to the first 100 these days is harder than ever before. And the purging that goes on with YouTube's algorithms is hardest on them. And what we want to do is make sure we're doing everything we can for creators we see under 100 especially. And one of the things you could do is leave a comment on their discussion tab. That lets YouTube know that you intended on subscribing to this creator. Absolutely. Now, I still think I've only ever watched one video from this creator, so hopefully I'll catch up this week. But you can see I connected with an 11-minute video here. When we look, I just want to show you how important the system is that we talk about in the procedure for connecting. You'll see my comment right there, 3 sentences long, which was replied to and hearted by Lottie Explores UK. Gave the thumbs up, of course, and as you can tell, I subscribed and turned the bell on as I do for all creators. It is still subscribed, so that is enough. We want to do more than ever asked for other creators. We always want to do as much as we possibly can to support each other. And then we know that as that happens, we'll get more and more support from everybody supporting us in the community as well. We're going to look at Metrosonic right now. This is a 14-year veteran of YouTube. And as a matter of fact, yes, the summer is coming up. I'm going to have to look back at the date where Metrosonic's anniversary is. We were able to feature them within a few days of their anniversary date last summer. And maybe we'll do the same thing again. With 2,730 or so subscribers, hopefully we can push this channel a little bit farther, get them rolling towards maybe even 2,740 or so, a little bit closer to 2,800. Mr. Fulton Mraz is in the house. Thank you for sharing us out. Mr. Fulton Mraz shares for us all the time. And Sparkle's Hope Chest, I think I welcomed you earlier. Hopefully I did. And hopefully other than that, everybody's doing okay meeting new friends and family members. And yeah, it looks like everybody's doing okay. Forgive me if I've missed anything in the chat, like a question or a comment. I certainly don't mean to. Lil Red and Bunny Tracks is here. That's the second channel from TWT TV. They're here with us almost every day on Tuberchat. Hopefully everybody will connect with them. If you've mentioned a question or a comment that you meant for me to see and I missed it, just please be patient with me. I'll appreciate your patience and give me 3 thumbs up at the beginning of the message. Hopefully that will help me see it a little bit easier, or at mention Tuberchat Connect and Grow if you can. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I'll appreciate that very much. And let's spin the wheel and see which channel is going to come up next. Very good, Sparkle's Hope Chest. I was hoping. And Just Vlogging Life is coming up right now. This is probably our first gold member. They've been with us for a long time, and they have their link dropped every 30 minutes or so. They get those slides that we see at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream, as well as they happen to be a very generous and loyal and dedicated supporter. I can't remember where I was today, and I ran into them supporting 2 different creators. I think it was this morning. So they're always out supporting others. Hopefully everybody will reach out and connect to this creator. 520 subscribers right now. Hopefully we can push them a little bit farther, get them rolling towards 530 and a little bit closer on the road to 600 that they're thinking about for sure. Jean Louise, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. And it's great to have you here from Tiffany Wears T-Shirts. She is a very dynamic host and a good friend of Tuberchat. I have a pleasure hanging out with her all the time. I'm sure you do too. And hopefully you'll meet some friends and family members here. If you don't mind, just please read our video description. Take your time, meet people one by one, and you will likely find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. And Dirt Diggers UK says spin the wheel. Yes, I got to get some more names on the wheel too, but I will spin right away. And Mr. Fulton Mraz is closing in on 2,000, so only 70 more to go for him. Hopefully we'll keep it up. And then thank you, Lynn's Wonderful World of Makeup and More. They'll hopefully be back. Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More. That's something that I would consider very carefully, right? You know that that's a monthly obligation when you get memberships. I have them here on Tuberchat optionally, of course. I don't do anything for members that I don't do for anybody else. We don't hold back any information. I don't do members only live streams or posts or anything like that. The only thing that we really do is let them skip the line and get onto the wheel or the screen earlier, and then just those slides that we see to make sure they get a guaranteed feature every day of some sort. But that's more about branding than anything else. So I definitely never want to solicit that stuff, but it is available as optional. As you can see, Corinne's Life has memberships on her channel. She's fully monetized. And, you know, luckily by looking around at other creators that have already been monetized, for those of you who are not yet, you will be able to find great ideas and inspiration for what you can do on your channel when it comes time for you to be monetized and set up your memberships and stuff like that. There are many channels out there that do lots of things for their members and stuff like that. As a matter of fact, my friend Vern's Junk Closet has a group that she has on Instagram for all the members, and she does giveaways all the time, and I just got one in the mail. I haven't opened it yet, but I did win a t-shirt from her, so I'm looking forward to getting that out and putting that on. But there's a lot of other things you can do to help boost your channel a little bit when monetization comes around. So it's something to consider. And then TWT TV is also here. That's the second channel from Lil Red and Bunny Tracks. Mark McEwen is thinking about 2 pineapples. Mark McEwen is a loyal and dedicated supporter that comes to us from 2 pineapples. And yes, you're right, I do have to get some more names onto the wheel. Let's get that done. Corinne's Life is always here as a member and a moderator. She happens to be a silver member, so she gets that guaranteed feature that we talk about with the slides at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream. But she's also an extremely generous creator in that she allows people to connect in her live streams the same way that we do here in Tuberchat. And as well, she does the featured channels collaboration, and she's willing to swap playlists as well. So Retronic Collector and Dirt Diggers UK are both on the wheel now. Andy Aceflaw 1 is still there. The How To Lady is coming up. And I do need a couple more. I will still, I don't know if I'm going to wait until after the break for our moderators today. Wolf Spirit Productions, let's get you up there. And Sparkle's Hope Chest. And then I will spin, and we'll see what's happening after that. Hopefully everybody will connect with Corinne's Life. She's got another couple of channels starting up, but she's got 1,170 or so subscribers. Hopefully we can push her a little bit closer to the 1,200 that we know she's thinking about. And then Wolf Spirit Productions we're going to look at right now. This is a relatively new channel to Tuberchat. They're here with us just for the second time today. Oh, there you go. That's what you were talking about. It doesn't necessarily come up right that second. So when we're looking for this channel, we want to type in Wolf Spirit Transportation. Is that right? Have I got the right channel here? Did I not already connect with you? Did I not put you on the screen yesterday? Let me just make sure I've got the right channel. This must be it, but... Okay, this is it. So I must have not put you on the screen yesterday. Let me just look through your videos. They've already featured Tuberchat on their front page. I'm going to have to do the same thing for them. And I'll show you what I meant in just a second. I'm going to take this 11-minute video. Yes, this must be the first time I'm putting you on the screen. So I've added your video into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list in the next 24 hours. I'll watch that video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up and subscribe and turn on the bell like I do for all creators. And then hopefully that will make our connection stick. So here's the featured channels collaboration that I'm talking about, and it's nice to see that you're also friends with the Hoops Family Network. They are inspirational in the creation of Tuberchat. I'm just making a note for myself. And I will make sure that you get added onto our front page as well at some point today. Hopefully I haven't missed too much in the chat. Hopefully everybody's doing okay. TC Unleashed, Unleash You, good to see you here. Mama Glow Up, good to have you in the chat as well. Hilda DC is in the house, our newest member of our mod squad. And looks like everybody's doing okay. I'm just reading the chat in another window. I don't do the best job of keeping up with the chat, but I try to scan through it as much as I can. And then Mr. Lion Gaming is still in the house. Just keep in mind, when we talk about the wheel and getting your channel on the screen, everybody has the opportunity, of course. And it's run by a robot. So what happens here is, this is Bottissimo. You see this robot in the chat dropping messages from time to time, welcoming new people and things like that. And it keeps this list of how active and how long everybody's been here. It's a calculation of both. So you can see we've got Scratch and Pete always at the top. Sam's Logs, Trains and More is usually up there. And this is how I determine how I put names onto the wheel. So let's just look right now at where Mr. Lion Gaming is on the list. So Mr. Lion Gaming is... Are you even on the list? Mr. Lion Gaming is way down at the bottom of the list because this keeps track not only of how long you're here, but how much you're interacting with other creators as well. So if you're meeting other creators and growing your channel, then it's easier to get popped up the list faster. Because the best thing for me is for everybody to be growing your channel. And what that means is that as you gain, you know, your first 1,000, 2,000, maybe even 3,000 subscribers and more, people are going to start to ask you how you did it. And I'm hoping that you'll say Tuberchat is a channel that they need to follow when newcomers are coming into the YouTube realm and making new channels. You know what I mean? When they're starting to ask you for advice. So it works out for everybody if you're growing your channel. Wolf Spirit Productions is a brand new channel. One of the things we can do for them as well is add a message onto their discussion tab. And hopefully you do a better job than I do when you leave comments, but that's something you could do to give the algorithm a bit of a boost. Mike the Creator, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. And other than that, looks like everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. Okay, thank you so much, Hilda DC. If anybody has wants to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I'm willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Termia's Vlogs and Things, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome today. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody is willing to connect. So please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Thrill Seeks just walked in. And I've got them on the wheel now. Hopefully I haven't missed too much in the chat. Oh, and then Fanatic Guide. Yeah, I don't want to talk too much about, forgive me, I just don't want to talk negatively about any other channels here in the chat if possible. I'd love to always keep it positive. There are lots of other great live streams out there where people can find friends and family members similar to the way that we're doing here. There's literally hundreds, if not thousands, of growth streams, if you want to call it that. And every single one operates the littlest bit different, right? But Tuberchat has a couple of friends. You know, one of our friends, Happy Lux, for instance, who's here with us often, runs a live stream where he does give blue jackets to most creators in the chat and allows a lot of link dropping and stuff like that. It works for that chat and that, you know, atmosphere, and he's got a very upbeat thing going on, and there's lots and lots and lots of other streams that do the same. I just don't do links here for a couple of different reasons, right? But Tuberchat is meant to be what I hope is the most strict, or among the most strict, and very much focused on relationships. And what that means is that when you're here, you're going to meet very loyal and dedicated supporters, because anybody else won't be able to put up with the way I run things. But as well, when you're out in other growth streams, you'll have an easier time out there because you're already familiar with a lot of the rules and things that go on in the chat and etiquette and stuff like that. But I always want to keep positivity in the chat, because like I said, there are a lot of other channels out there, and definitely a lot of great ones, even though they run things a little bit different than us. Anyway, Fanatic Guide happens to be our featured channel for today. They always spread positivity through the chat, so hopefully everybody will connect with them if you haven't already. And Jabri's World is in the house. I just learned after all this time, I've been pronouncing it the slightest bit wrong, but Jabri's World is here. Always good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Rock Chick Beauty is here. That is Ori and Lucy. Good to have you in the house. Princess Beyond Passions is here with us as well. And then Big Chains Music, good to see you here as well. Carol's Coaching Corner is one of our newest members. Hopefully everybody will connect with them if you haven't already. We don't know how many subscribers they have right this second, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards the next milestone that they're looking towards. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones, whether you're working on your first 5 subscribers, 10, 50, 100, or 1,000 or beyond. So we just want to push each other as much as we possibly can. Thrill Seeks is here with us as a silver member, and they have been a loyal and dedicated and generous supporter for a long time with us. I just thought I caught up with your new video. You've got another one out already that I haven't seen. Hopefully everybody will connect with Thrill Seeks. With 895 subscribers, it's possible we could even get them to the 900, maybe even today, but certainly this weekend. And then as well, hopefully everybody will push them a little bit farther. They will officially be on the road to 1K any moment now. And we want to see them race their way to the finish line. Makeup Mom and Son, it's good to see you in the house as well. I've got you on the wheel. And I will think about spinning again in another moment. Thrill Seeks has got a lot of content that I think is going to draw a lot of eyeballs this year. In my personal area of Ontario, Canada, we are on very, very strict lockdowns again. As a matter of fact, we've just entered the strictest that we've had in a year. So there won't be any theme park enjoyment for anybody around here for quite some time. We do have a fantastic theme park around here called Canada's Wonderland, but we're going to have to rely on the internet for our enjoyment. So that's where Thrill Seeks comes in. He's got lots and lots of outdoor entertainment for everybody to see in their videos. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. Especially, I say not everybody enjoys going on every single roller coaster in the world, but I think most people enjoy theme parks. And even if you don't like to go on the most wild of the rides, you probably enjoy watching people have a good time doing that. So you'll find a lot of that on Thrill Seeks. Tina Talk Show, good to see you in the house. And I feel like I just missed a channel coming in. Have Cheetah Will View is in the house. Thanks for coming in. And my goodness, we are doing fine today. Hopefully everybody's doing okay. Meeting new friends and family members. I've got to refresh a page here. Let me spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. And in another few minutes, I'll take a break and we will get our moderators onto the wheel and have a look at a lot more channels. We've got at least an hour to go, much longer likely, and we're going to look at Ace Flaw 1. This is Andy coming up. This is somebody who's been with me for probably a year and a half now, a very loyal and dedicated supporter with 3,240 or so subscribers. Andy has been with me since before Tuberchat started and was previously featured, of course. And other than that, looks like everybody's doing okay. Hopefully we can push Andy a little bit farther here. With 3,240, it's not too difficult for us to get him moving about halfway towards the 3,300 that he's going to be thinking about soon. And Stoker's Adventures is almost at 530 right now. Very cool. Hopefully we'll push you a little bit farther as well. Jean Louise is still hanging out. And hopefully everybody's having a good time, meeting new friends and family members. Once again, our featured channel for today is Fanatic Guide. We feature a different channel every single day on Tuberchat based on impact and generosity and positivity that I see within the chat, so that you have over 150 opportunities to meet loyal and dedicated supporters, even when we're not live streaming. We do that across all of our social network, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and on the thumbnails of our videos. Yeah, I do. I need a hair person of some kind, Michael's Adventures. Our premier, you have governors in the United States. In Canada, we have premiers to look after our provinces. He got a haircut the other day, and of course, everybody flipped out. Now, rightfully so. Hey, if I can't get a haircut, you shouldn't be able to either, because we're not supposed to be around anybody, is basically the restrictions around here right now. Just Vlogging Life is in the house. We looked at that channel earlier today, just about 20 minutes ago, actually, and I had said I just ran into Just Vlogging Life again, as I often do, supporting other creators. Hopefully everybody will connect with them. That's one of our gold members, and as you'll see, their link will be dropped by Nightbot. There it is. Actually, it got dropped as soon as they walked in the door, but that happens every 30 minutes or so. So Just Vlogging Life is somebody hopefully everybody will connect with. Antoinette at Fun is in the house. Let me get you onto the wheel. And I didn't think I had those subscriptions on, but that's okay. Life with Adrienne XO is in the house. Always good to see you. This is a creator that's been with Tuberchat pretty much from the beginning. Previously featured, of course, a very loyal and dedicated supporter, a very generous creator. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get to the next channel and see what's happening. We are going to look at Sparkle's Hope Chest. So this is another loyal and dedicated supporter who comes to us, I believe, from Froggy Went to Knitting and Kitty Mom Adventures. And Sparkle's Hope Chest is here with us almost every single live stream lately, and is a generous supporter and a loyal and dedicated supporter as well. And you see them often with 239 subscribers right now. Hopefully we can push them over 240 and maybe even closer to 250. We'll get them a little bit closer to the 300 that they are thinking about. Oh, and then thank you so much, Robert Macanasia. Like I was saying earlier in the live stream, that's a creator that I've been connected to on a couple of other channels that I'm involved with outside, and it's great to have them here in the chat with us. And Robert Macanasia is a loyal and dedicated supporter as well, so hopefully everybody will check that channel out. They're fairly new to Tuberchat. And Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More, we can't do anything. We're on, forgive me, it's not that I want to be negative about it. I'm just saying, like, we are under a strict stay-at-home order in Ontario, Canada, which means you're really not supposed to leave the house if it's not for exercise, essential work, or medical, or groceries and things like that. That's really it. Everybody's supposed to just stay home, not supposed to visit anybody or anything like that. As well, they've got curfews in place now where you're really not even supposed. They're restricting the stores. You got to close at 8 p.m. I think that goes for Walmart too. And then they have threatened the idea of stopping people with the police to ask what you're doing and where you're going and all this stuff. We'll see. We'll see if that's going to happen. I don't know. I'm not too worried about it. We all stay to ourselves. We don't do anything that we're not supposed to do, so I'm not too worried about it. But there'll still be no haircut for a long time, so I'm going to get more value out of this hat than I ever thought I was going to. And then thank you. Robert Macanasia says they'll get back to anybody that gets to them within a day. The only thing I'll ask is just please don't wait too long, because YouTube for the last little while has been aggressively purging, and it takes subscribers away from people within usually a day or two. So, but that's fine either way. Like I said, I've known Robert Macanasia. I've been following their channel myself personally for a while, as they follow me as well, and they've been following another couple of channels that I'm involved with, but I know that they're a loyal and dedicated supporter. So like I said, it's a pleasure having them here with us in Tuberchat. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here and see who's coming up. Oh yeah, Life with Adrienne XO. I see what you mean. So it's troublesome now because all of this has gone on for everybody so long. You know, everybody's frustrated and fed up. We've all missed a lot of things. You know, no birthdays, no Christmas, no visits, no nothing. And, you know, it's a lot worse than that for some people, of course. But, you know, there's a lot of different opinions and thoughts out there. I have my own, which I don't really bother mentioning too much online. But it doesn't matter, you know what I mean? It's not that one voice doesn't help, you know, it does, right? Like, you know, you got to stand up for things you believe in and stuff like that to a point. But, you know, I'm just, like I said, we all, in my household and in my family, everybody does what they're supposed to do, so we're fine. And other than that, hopefully everybody's doing okay. This is the How-To Lady. This is a creator that happens to be a loyal and dedicated supporter, but always spreads positivity through our chat. For that reason, not too long after coming into the Tuberchat community, was featured almost immediately. So hopefully everybody will connect with them. They got 216 subscribers right now. It's not too unreasonable that we could get them past 220 very soon, certainly this weekend. And hopefully everybody will connect with them. There's obviously much to be learned from this creator as well as entertained and inspired by. They happen to be a dynamic host as well. So let's think about, I'm going to take a break for a couple of minutes here. And what I will do is spin the wheel. We'll find out who's coming up next. I'll have that channel ready when we come back. We've still got at least an hour to go, so we're going to get a lot of channels on the screen. If anybody has the ability to share the stream on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I will appreciate it greatly. And if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I'll appreciate that also. They really do help the stream. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but if you it's very quick, you don't lose your place, and it really does help, so I'll appreciate it greatly. And if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists for the purpose of gaining watch hours, just please simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And other than that, it looks like everybody's doing okay. So I'm going to take a break for a couple minutes. We'll be back. Let's spin the wheel and see who's going to be coming up next. And I will start filling up the wheel with some more names from our list as well. We're going to look at Retronic Collector as soon as we get back. Okay, welcome back. I've still got to add a few more names to the wheel, but we are looking at Retronic Collector. So hopefully everybody will connect with this channel. We know that anybody under 100 subscribers is getting hit the hardest by the algorithm, so we want to do as much as possible for other creators while we're connecting. Michaela C., thank you for coming in. And RKH, good to see you here. Thank you for asking. We don't do a lot of self-promotion here, right? So the way that Tuberchat works is probably the opposite of a lot of other growth streams. So typically we believe wholeheartedly in the idea of giving much more than we expect to receive. So if you're the kind of creator that enjoys supporting others and you know, watching videos, giving comments, likes, views, hanging out in live streams and stuff like that, you will find a lot of people here that will be willing to do the same thing for you. All I'll ask is, if you don't mind, just please read our video description, because it does a good job of describing exactly how we connect to everybody. It's very important these days that we're doing as much as possible for each other while we're connecting. And then as far as the wheel is concerned and the way that everybody gets on, everybody has the opportunity to be on the wheel. Sometimes it takes up to 45 minutes, maybe even an hour on really busy days. But what happens is I have a robot here called Bottissimo, which is leaving messages in the chat, and it does a great job with statistics for those of you who live stream or are thinking of doing it. It is a paid service. I've had it for a long time now, but what it does is it keeps track of how long everybody's here and how much they're interacting with others in the chat. And after a while, when I need names for the wheel, like I do right now, I reach over to the list and it tells me in order how I should be putting names on the wheel. Then when I spin, of course, it's random. But when your name comes up, if you're still here, we put your channel on the screen and talk about it for a moment and show it off a little bit. Let's get Radical Productions onto the wheel right now, as well as Deborah Finney Spirit Orbs. We're going to look at Jenny Mickey 89, which was here with us yesterday, but just for a brief moment at the end of the live stream. So we'll get a better look at this channel today. And I'll spin in another moment. So Retronic Collector with 78 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them over 80 right now. A little bit closer on the road towards the 100 that we know that they're thinking about. The other thing too, and the idea of doing as much as we can for each other, for any channel under 1,000 subscribers, you can leave a message on their discussion tab. And I tend to do it for any channels under 100, as you can see here. Hopefully you do a better job than I do, but comments should always be 2, 3, maybe even 4 sentences. And just keep in mind, while we're connecting with each other, the videos that we're watching should always be a minimum of 3 minutes. We should be watching those videos in full. Nalani J 2.0, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. That's a longtime friend of Tuberchat. Good to have you here with another, I'm assuming that's another channel, because our robot is welcoming you. But either way, hope you're doing okay. And I hope everybody is meeting friends and family members in the chat. Let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. I've added a couple of our moderators on the wheel as well. And we're going to look at Kira Walton next. So, Kira Walton is my BFF forever. She's always in here as a moderator. This is Kristen Walton's daughter. And so she has her own channel doing her own thing. She's been very busy with school lately, but we're hoping we can get her back onto a posting schedule with a little bit of regularity. So she's got a lot of variety on her channel. Lifestyle videos, unboxings, and a lot of video game live streaming. Hopefully everybody will connect with her. With 357 subscribers, we could certainly get her past 360 this weekend, and a little bit closer to the 400 that we know she's thinking about. And I'm going to start moving a little bit farther along, or a little bit faster with the wheel. Makeup Mom and Son is just asking, what is the discussion tab used for? So before creators have 1,000 subscribers, you're able to leave comments here. And the way that it says discussion is similar to what you would expect, maybe not from Twitter, because there's no videos and you know, photos and GIFs and things like that. But you can have discussion here, so you can leave a message, somebody can reply to it, everybody can keep replying, similar to what you might find on Reddit or something like that. The only thing is, after you have 1,000 subscribers, within about 7 days, your community tab comes up and the discussion tab just disappears. The comments disappear, everything disappears. So it's a temporary thing. But in the meantime, it can give a little boost to the algorithm to say, hey, I really intended on subscribing to this creator, and let YouTube know, you know, we have to do everything we can to say, please don't take our subscription away, right? So, particularly the way that we connect here, for anybody that's a little bit newer to Tuberchat, is start a conversation with somebody in the chat. Just make sure they're acknowledging you in case they're out supporting other creators or whatever. And let them know that you're going to visit their channel. Then when you get there, watch a full video of at least 3 minutes long. Should be even better if it's 4, 5, or 6 minutes. Leave a meaningful, genuine comment. Not anything like nice vid or new friend here, or Tuberchat or any of that stuff, because you don't want it going into the held for review spam filter. And discussion tabs are more fun than a community tab. I suppose they can be, Fanatic Guide. Yeah, I hadn't thought about it, but you might be right. Yes, because you can have a discussion. But the community tab allows you a little bit more freedom when it comes to giving polls out or sharing videos and photos and stuff like that. So they have their different things. Fanatic Guide is our featured channel for today. Every day we feature a different channel on Tuberchat. Antoinette at Fun has been featured right after coming into our community, as a matter of fact, as well. And then, yeah, so Nalani J 2.0 is here with a second channel. Anybody's welcome to come to Tuberchat with a second or third channel if you have them. The only thing I ever ask is that you always treat them separately, right? So if, you know, for instance, my personal channel is Kevin K, my name, but, you know, I don't want to go through the chat and just say like, hey everybody, you know, come follow Tuberchat, it's Kevin K's other channel, and then, you know, hoping that people just grab it. We always want to be connecting genuinely the same way that we do with, you know, any channel that we come in here with, because YouTube's algorithm is always going to treat us the same way, right? And we don't want to lose subscribers and all that good stuff. But we've got lots and lots of creators that come through Tuberchat with more than one channel now. And everybody's always extremely respectful, so it's wonderful. And then hopefully everybody's having a good time today, meeting new friends and family members. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, they really do help the stream, so I'll appreciate that greatly. Antoinette at Fun, we don't know how many subscribers they have right this second, but that's okay. We just want to push them a little bit farther so that they can get a little bit closer to the next milestone that they're looking for. We're going to look at Dirt Diggers UK. I'm not sure if they're still with us here in the chat. No, okay, they've gone. So that's okay. We'll move on. I'll spin quickly. We'll get to another channel. And then Dirt Diggers UK, just let me know if you're still here or still listening. I'll put you up right away. But we moved on. Here's Makeup Mom and Son. And hopefully everybody will connect with her. She happens to be a silver member and has been for a while. I noticed you said you did something with your computer, but now you need to know how to do a thumbnail. So there is a great website and app named Canva, C-A-N-V-A. And I've done a couple of tutorials on my personal channel where I show you how to make banners and thumbnails. They're a little bit long-winded, like every speech that I do here on Tuberchat. One of these days, maybe I'll make some better videos that are a little bit more clear and concise. But if you want to check those out, the last one that I did for Canva talking about thumbnails is a little bit shorter than the others. I think it's 20 or 25 minutes, and we talk about how you can do that with the app, but they have a website as well. Okay, thank you so much, Robert Macanasia. And then, other than that, looks like everybody's doing okay. Let's spin. Wake Up Mom and Son has been a silver member with Tuberchat for a while now, so they've got that guaranteed feature. We see their slides at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream, and they're here with us almost every day. They got 447 subscribers. Hopefully we can push them a little bit farther past 450 today and get them halfway on the road to the 500 we know that they're thinking about. Let's look at Scratch and Pete PA. This is one of the most supportive creators on all of YouTube. And of course we look at this channel every day. And Scratch and Pete PA has been a moderator with Tuberchat for a long time. They're an extremely generous creator who lives wholeheartedly by the idea of giving much more than they expect to receive. And they have a new series on their channel. I shouldn't say new because it's actually been going on for a few months now. It's just interesting how time flies. But Scratch and Pete PA puts out a premiere every Tuesday at 12:15. That's noon 15 Eastern. And it's always a video in which there's interactivity from the audience. So you can vote on the content of next week's video if you follow Scratch and Pete PA on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. So hopefully everybody will. And what my suggestion, of course, is that everybody in the chat should be following all of our moderators, because you know that I take moderating so seriously that every moderator here with us has been, I don't want to say selected, because it's an honor for us to have them even volunteer to do this for us. But, you know, they've all been asked. There's a long-winded story that goes behind the connection between either myself or Tuberchat with every moderator that we have here in the chat. And Scratch and Pete PA is a perfect example of that. So I hope everybody will connect with them. People like Scratch and Pete PA, Michael's Adventures, who's always here with us as well. Another one of what I say might be the two most supportive creators that I've ever met on YouTube. And then as well, Kira Welton is here. Hilda DC is here. Corinne's Life is often with us. Kristen Welton is always here as my love. She's a member and a moderator. And Michael's Adventures says Pete has a great channel. Yes, Michael's Adventures has thousands of videos on his channel, as a matter of fact, as well, and a lot of variety over there. So it's interesting because you see, differences in creators who even live by the same mindset. Both Michael's Adventures and Scratch and Pete PA I talk about together all the time, because they both are they live, like I said, wholeheartedly by the idea of giving much more than they expect to receive, but their channels are very much different. Michael's Adventures has a lot of variety on his channel. Scratch and Pete PA is extremely niched. This channel does an excellent job at one thing. So it's interesting to see all the different things that creators come out with, and hopefully everybody will follow both of them. And, yes, other than that, we're doing okay. I'm going to get some more names onto the wheel in another second here. Deborah Finney Spirit Orbs. Let me get this channel up here. This is a channel that's here with us every day on Tuberchat as well. Was recently featured. And is a loyal and dedicated and generous supporter with 146 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther, maybe even to 150, and get them a little bit closer to the, they'll be halfway to the 200 that we know that they're thinking about. Life Through Our Eyes. 303 is in the house. That's Carla. Thank you for coming in. Robert Macanasia is coming back. So that's one of the things that, I don't say enough. One of the reasons why I always suggest that everybody starts conversations with each other when you're connecting is because people like what we're seeing from Robert Macanasia right now is they're leaving the chat to go and watch videos and support other creators, then coming back into the chat. So it's very possible to give somebody a message and have them miss it. So one of the things we always want to do is start a conversation, make sure somebody's there and acknowledging you so that you can let them know, hey, I'm about to connect with you, and then they can say, okay, very good, and then they'll do the same thing for you in return. So, other than that, that is cool. Jenny Mickey 89 is already on the wheel. I'm just looking for Lil Frenchie in Big Texas. I'm surprised I didn't have you on there already. Cooking with Miss Brown, hopefully is still with us as well. Having trouble copying and pasting here. And then, forgive me, I'm just looking through a couple of things here. Yes, Spotless Calm. Spotless Calm is our featured channel for tomorrow. As a matter of fact, we feature a different channel on Tuberchat every single day. Today's featured channel is Fanatic Guide. And we looked at that channel for the first 10 minutes of the live stream or so. Thank you, Makeup Mom and Son. Yes, if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, it really does help the stream. And if anybody has the ability to share, whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, then I will appreciate that as well. Oh, whose channel did I just rip off? Spotless Calm, sorry. Okay, Spotless Calm. I'm getting ahead of myself. I almost took your chance on the wheel away. This is our featured channel for tomorrow, but we're going to have a look at it right now. I'm just putting Robert Mack in Asia onto the wheel right now, so we'll have a look at that channel soon. Spotless Calm has 256 subscribers, so I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther today towards 260 or so, and we will get them rolling on the road. They're already beyond halfway towards 300, and you know, Spotless Calm speaks for itself. They're doing a lot of live streaming. It's interesting how you're doing it too. I notice you're knocking these down at exactly 8 hours. I wonder if that's, do you put these on Facebook as well? I'm just curious, because when you use a multi-streaming platform, which I'm getting into doing right now, I know that Facebook has a limit of 8 hours to keep your live stream around. So, as well, it's notable that on YouTube, when you stream longer than 12 hours, we have a lot of confusion about watch hours and stuff like that. So I've been doing a bit of experimenting myself lately and finding that any videos that go beyond 12 hours and get removed by YouTube don't actually seem to get the public watch hours that we think that they should. So if you're going to do those, you know, either I don't ever want to recommend to anybody to do silent live streams or encores or any of that. I know people do it. It's fine. I'm not saying you should or shouldn't, but I'm never going to do it. I'm never going to encourage anybody to do it. But if you cap your videos under 12 hours, then you get public watch hours for them for sure. Oh, did it, but it doesn't work out too well? I still have to try with Facebook. I haven't tried yet, but thank you for that, Spotless Calm. I've got some experimenting going on as well. What I'm talking about is the music channel that I've been mentioning with copyright-free music. That is a work in progress. It's experimental right now. I hope to have it up and running by the end of the month. It's already there, and all the music that you hear in the background of Tuberchat is going to be available as copyright-free music that everybody can use as well. This is Life to Rise 303. This is a long time, very loyal and dedicated supporter, a generous supporter of Tuberchat. Hopefully everybody will connect with them. Previously featured, of course. They're fully monetized. They've got memberships going on as well. And hopefully everybody will connect with them. With 1,330 or so subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther, maybe even to 1,340 or so, a little bit closer to the 1,400 that they're thinking about. Yeah, Spotless Calm. I wonder if you're, I noticed you're like getting it right to the wire. I wonder if those few seconds matter. But again, I don't have enough experience with posting video on Facebook yet to be able to know for sure. But I'm hoping that it works out. You're trying to create a page on Facebook for Spotless Calm itself. Yes, makes sense. There's Vegan Realist. I talk about this channel all the time as well. They have always got engaging conversation on their channel. They multi-stream as well. We were just talking about multi-streaming, and Vegan Realist is found not only on YouTube but also on DLive, which is the blockchain new live streaming platform as well. So hopefully everybody will connect with them. One thing that I love to see is a channel with thousands and thousands of subscribers that is still, you know, aggressively working on growing all the time. And this is the reason, I think, you know, along with content, of course, Vegan Realist has got a lot of instinct now from experience on YouTube, as well as they always have engaging conversation. And I enjoy my time over there. So hopefully everybody will connect with them. Makeup Mom and Son, thank you so much for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. You've knocked a little bit more life off of our stream boss. We already looked at Makeup Mom and Son, but I always appreciate your generosity, of course. Let's spin the wheel and we'll see who's coming up next. And, oh, look at that. It's going to be Robert Macanasia. So, Robert Macanasia is a creator that's coming in and out while they support other creators and grow the right way. But we're going to have a look at this channel right now. And I'm already following Robert Macanasia on my personal channel. I'm connected with them, and I know that they're a loyal and dedicated supporter, not only to myself, but other channels that I'm involved with as well. So now it's time for us to connect here in Tuberchat. So as most of you know, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take one of Robert Macanasia's videos right now, this 11-minute one, and I will add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list, I'll watch that video in full, I'll leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that Thanksgiving video. I will give a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll turn the notification bell on, of course, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. And then I'm certain that Robert Macanasia is now subscribed to Tuberchat as well, so that and hopefully he has the notification bell on. We always stream on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change. We move them around so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. We're going to look at Radical Productions right now, and I'm going to get some more names onto the wheel. Here's Radical Productions here. There's another channel. They're getting pretty close to 5,000 subscribers with 4,800 right now. Hopefully we can push them a little bit farther towards the 49 they're thinking about. Oh, Princess Beyond Passions. So YouTube's algorithm is not just hammering us all on subscribers. It's hitting thumbs up. It's hitting watch hours. It's hitting views. Everything. If you notice, so it's almost comical. We noticed last weekend what was happening with Tuberchat is that they were, we would get thumbs up. And, it's not that I really mean to pay attention to it. It's just the numbers in front of me all the time while we're streaming, right? I keep a window that looks like this in my chat. Or, I mean, on another monitor over here, right? I just happen to put it like this. Anyway, what we noticed was that the thumbs up were going down while the live stream was on. But the comical part about it is that thumbs down disappear as well. So when you get troll accounts or people who come in with fakes and stuff like that, or people who they're always out thumbs downing everything, YouTube ends up taking it away within a day or two. So it makes me laugh. But anyway, hopefully everybody other than that is doing okay. And it's unfortunate, but the algorithm is, just making it hard on everybody all the time. Phasio to Face King, thanks for coming in. And Just Vlogging Life, thank you so much for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. And thank you for the kind words. Like I said, Just Vlogging Life has been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter to Tuberchat and myself for a long time now. And, you see that here with them, of course. And like I said, I ran into them already within just today. Was it today or yesterday? I think it was even today I saw them supporting a couple of creators. But I run into them all the time, even outside, supporting others. And they've been, a generous creator and supporter here to Tuberchat for a long time as well. We look at that channel every single day because they happen to be a gold member, and their link is dropped every 30 minutes or so by Nightbot, as we see every day. Radical Productions is doing some interesting work on their channel. They have got a lot of content that's causing them to grow very rapidly, as we've talked about. So like I said, they've got 4,800 subscribers right now, on the road to 49, and they are doing a lot of community awareness. So I'll leave it up to you to check out this channel and have a look at what they're doing. But there's obviously much to be learned from these creators, as well as entertained and inspired by. So one of the things that I haven't been talking about enough, I am going to get some more names on the wheel. Forgive me, I'll get to that in a second. When we're connecting with everybody, it's very important that we're all doing as much as we can for each other, so that YouTube does not take as many of our subscribers away, and, you know, likes and views and watch time and all that other stuff. Some of that comes from watching full videos of at least 3 minutes long. Better if it's 4, 5, 6 minutes or even longer. Adding a couple extra videos into your watch later list and leaving meaningful, genuine comments. Just Vlogging Life, thank you so much for the time that you've spent. I appreciate every moment that everybody spends on here with Tuberchat. And thank you again for your super chat and your generosity and your continued membership. I really do appreciate all of your support. This is Cooking with Miss Brown. She's got 1,450 subscribers, so hopefully we can push this channel a little bit farther. She's halfway on the road to 1,500. We'd love to get her a little bit closer. And I'm going to get some more names onto the wheel right this second. Cooking with Miss Brown is... oh, why can't I remember the name of the other channel? We've got to talk about you getting these channels featured on each other on the front page so that we can... Is it Miss Brown's Family? I feel like the name of the other channel is Miss Brown's Family. With actually, you know what? Let's type it in. I don't want to make a mistake, that's all. I'm probably making... Oh, there we go. Yeah, Miss Brown's Family. There you go. So they've got two channels here, and they're always here with us with one or the other. So hopefully on this channel we can push them a little bit farther as well. And like I said, get them rolling towards 1,500 on their main channel. Let's look at who we can get onto our wheel right now. I know Phase Yoda, Phase King just got here, but they're here with us all the time. Jean Louise is coming in. I think that's a new connection for Tuberchat. Tremia's Vlogs and Things is coming up. And I don't think we looked at Princess Beyond Passions today. TC Unleashed You, absolutely is time for them to be on the wheel. Let's get that done. And we still got about a half an hour to go, so we'll get a lot of channels on the screen. I don't think I put TWT TV or Lil Red and Bunny tracks up yet. But let's get those on there. I'll show them both when we get them up there. Jenny Mickey 89 is still on the... wheel. Oh, Jabri's World. I'm so sorry I never put you on the wheel yet. Let's get Jabri's World on there. We always see that channel every single day because they're a silver member. They have been for a long time. So we always see them in the slides at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream. But I've got you here, so we'll get Jabri's World up as soon as the wheel spins. Princess Beyond Passions is coming up right now. And with 705 subscribers, it looks like they've got their 700 nice and locked in. I know they've gained a couple of family members since yesterday. Hopefully we can push them a little bit farther. We'd always love to see a channel get about 10 more than the milestone that they're working on, so that they can keep it locked in, and then if YouTube decides to play games with their numbers in the next day or two, they don't slip back below that, that main number. So, hopefully everybody will connect with Princess Beyond Passions. This channel was recently featured on Tuberchat, of course, and you know, we see them here almost every day with us. Hoping we see Robert Mack in Asia again. He's been in and out of the chat, and I'm afraid we put his channel up just while he was away. But that's okay, because that was the first time that we had it up ever. Let's spin the wheel. I'll move a little bit quicker with channels now. Radical Productions still in the house. We just looked at that channel a couple of minutes ago, so hopefully everybody will connect with them. Like I said, with 4,800 subscribers, they are just doing fantastically, and they're growing very, very fast. Jenny Mickey 89 is a brand new connection for Tuberchat. We connected with them yesterday at the end of the live stream. Hopefully everybody will connect with them here. With 175 subscribers, I think we can push them over 180 right now, and a little bit closer to the 200 they're thinking about. Tina Charles TV, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you will find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Hopefully I haven't missed anything in the chat. If anybody's mentioned a question or a comment that you meant for me to see and I missed, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up at the beginning of the message, or at mention Tuberchat Connect and Grow, and I'll keep my eyes open to try to catch it the next time around. If anybody has the ability to share the stream, whether it's on your community tab or Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I'll appreciate that very much. And if you haven't already given a thumbs up, those really do help the stream. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a second and it really does help, so I'll appreciate it very much. And if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. TC Unleashed, Unleashed You is coming up, and the How-To Lady, thank you so much for the thumbs up and for the positivity in the chat. I always appreciate your kind words and positivity. TC Unleashed, Unleashed You has 167 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this creator over 170, get them rolling towards the 200 they're thinking about. I forget who it was yesterday. We had somebody say that TC it happens to be a great supporter. Robert McInasia, I was just talking about you because we put your channel on the screen a few minutes ago because your name came up on the wheel, but I was afraid you might have been out supporting somebody because you did say you might be heading back. So we did get a chance to look at it. I found I'm not subscribed with Tuberchat yet, but I will be doing that within the next 24 hours as well. I always do that afterwards. I took one of your videos. It was a Thanksgiving video, about 11 minutes long, I think. I put it into my watch later list. So in the next 24 hours, I'll get to that, and I'll make sure I give you the thumbs up and a nice comment and everything else. But I had let everybody know Robert McInasia is a creator that's connected to me both on my personal channel and on a couple of other channels that I'm involved with. So that's a loyal and dedicated supporter. Hopefully everybody will connect with them. And TC Unleashed had some positive things said about them yesterday in our chat as well. So hopefully everybody will connect with them. We see them almost every day now. Another creator that we see in almost every live stream is TWT TV. They're here with a couple of different channels. We'll look at both of those. This is TWT TV right here. They were recently featured. And then a week later, I think it was a week later, we featured their other channel. These are a couple of dynamic creators, and I'm sure you'll have a good time hanging out with them. I've had the pleasure of visiting them both on a live stream and watching videos. And then hopefully everybody will connect with them on their other channel, which is right here, Lil Red and Bunny Tracks. We see all the time. This is a music channel. They make music videos. It's the same creators from TWT TV. Venalure, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. So I'm just going to get TWT TV off the wheel. We'll spin one more time, and then I'll go through our list and see if there's anybody that hasn't been on the wheel yet. And Venalore, thank you for the positivity. Hopefully you're having a good weekend too. Tremia's Vlogs and Things. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but I think so, right? Tremia's Vlogs and Things is a brand new connection for Tuberchat. Hopefully everybody will connect with them. They are a brand new channel with 10 subscribers. So one of the things we talk about is the algorithm, is always hardest on channels under 100 right now. So what we can do for them is add a comment on their discussion tab. Now, hopefully you do a better job than I do when you leave comments for people, because I tend to race through these and I say a lot of generic things. But this is something that can really help. It gives the algorithm a little bit of a boost to make sure that they know that you wanted to connect to this creator. So I'm going to take this 16-minute video, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is, after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of this Easter video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on as I do for all creators. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuberchat as well and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Emotion just walked in. Thanks for coming in. We've got you on the wheel right away, and I'm going to spin and we'll get another channel up here and see what's happening. I wonder if Vegan Realist is still in here with us. I didn't put them on the wheel yet. Oh, look at that. Look at the luck today, Emotion. As soon as I put your name on the wheel, it came up right away. So when I type in this channel, I always type in Emotion New Soul R&B. This is a music artist, of course, and we find that New Soul R&B kind of describes, not only is it like one of the titles of the videos here, but describes the music that you're going to find there. There you are. Vegan Realist is still here with us, so I'm going to get that channel onto our wheel, and we'll likely see them very soon. Past Life Explorer is back in the house. Always a pleasure to see somebody who's been with Tuberchat for so long. We looked at that channel yesterday, and we'll have another look in a little bit here. So, Emotion New Soul R&B, hopefully everybody will connect with this channel. They are an extremely generous and loyal and dedicated supporter. I didn't realize they're, actually when I was looking over at the thing, Just Vlogging Life just became our new stream boss. I didn't notice that earlier. Emotion has got 378 subscribers. Hopefully we can push this channel a little bit farther, maybe even over the 380 that we know that they're thinking about, and then get them rolling. They're getting very close to 400. And I know you'll have a good time hanging out with this channel. They're going to get into live streaming. As you can see, their latest video that they put up was testing their... oh, what does DAW stand for again? I should know this. Oh, it's something workstation. Audio. Why can't I remember? I use one. I can't believe that I can't remember what it stands for. That's okay. It's music anyway. Music software like Logic or Pro Tools and stuff like that. Anyway, so they'll likely be doing some live streaming very soon, which will be a treat for everybody. Hopefully you'll connect with that channel before. Now, like I said, you want to make sure you're typing in, when you search on a phone or the computer, Emotion New Soul R&B, and match that avatar right there. It's a very distinctive one. It's easy to find, but you just want to make sure you're connecting with the right channel when you're connecting with Emotion, because any channels with a very popular name or popular words in their name can struggle with the search results. So every time you search, find, and click on them, you're doing wonders for them with the algorithm. We want to make sure we do that for our friend Emotion. Digital analog workstation. There you go. Okay, I wasn't going to catch that. I wouldn't have remembered. It had been many years I'd been using not things like that. I used to use linear stuff like SoundForge, and later on I used Vegas, which was a video program really. But only recently have I started opening up Logic and actually having to do some work in there. But I forgot the terminology, but thank you for that. And then Life with Adrienne XO. Sorry, I didn't put you on the wheel yet. Life with Adrienne XO. And Fazio to Phase King is another creator that's with us very often, almost every day. With 2,350 subscribers, they're getting, they're halfway on the road to 24. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. You'll find some variety on their channel, and a lot of gameplay, of course, as you would expect. So hopefully everybody will connect with them. Health, Humor, and Motivation. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Pardon me while I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything over here. Okay, pardon me. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. I'm accidentally clicking the wrong things here. Stacy and the D's, good to see you back in the house. Thanks for coming in. Today I'm going to get you right onto the wheel so we can get a good look at your channel. Usually I make everybody wait for a while, and I do it based on the robot and list that I have. But because we've already been on for almost 2 hours, it's going to be quicker for everybody to get on anyway. This is Past Life Explorer. This is a longtime friend of Tuberchat. They have an unbelievably loyal and dedicated support system around them, like a wonderful community. So as you can see here, they do a lot of StreamYard. They always have engaging conversation on their panels. But Tuberchat itself has gained many friends and family members from Past Life Explorer. And this is a channel that everybody had, was drawn to as soon as they came into the Tuberchat community. For that reason, they were featured almost right away after coming in. And people always have great things to say about Past Life Explorer, and I always have a good time hanging out with them. So hopefully everybody will connect with them. With 1,240 subscribers, hopefully we'll push them a little bit farther. And Past Life Explorer let me know they're going to get memberships and stuff set up. They are monetized within the next few hundred subscribers. When they hit around 1,500, they're getting set up for that. So there's lots to look forward to on this channel. Hopefully everybody will connect with them. And was there a channel I was going to... Oh, Health, Humor, and Motivation is here. Stacy and the D's, I was just about to put you on the wheel as well. Jabri's World is coming up right now. We look at this channel every day in a small way. We've got the guaranteed feature for the silver members, which are those slides at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream. Jabri's World has been a silver member with Tuberchat for quite some time, so hopefully everybody will connect with them. They are an extremely loyal and dedicated supporter with 126 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther, get them rolling over 130 maybe, and a little bit closer on the road to 200. I'm going to get Stacy and the D's. Did I spell that properly? Almost. And Health, Humor, and Motivation. There we go. So, hopefully everybody will connect with Jabri's World. One more time, if you haven't already given a thumbs up, they really do help the stream. I'll appreciate that very much. And then... find my stuff here. Making sure I'm not missing anything. Anybody can reach out to me at any time on Instagram or as well Facebook and Twitter. I typically am most active on Instagram. And let's spin the wheel and we'll get to the next channel that's coming up right now. We'll look at Health, Humor, and Motivation. I can't for the life of me remember if we've had your channel up on the screen previously or not. We're going to find out. So it looks like we have. Yes, of course. Okay, so was that yesterday that we put this up? And then hopefully everybody will connect with them. We don't know how many subscribers they have right this second, but that's okay. We just want to push them a little bit farther towards the next milestone that they're looking for. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones, whether you're working on your first 5 subscribers, 10, 100, 1,000, or beyond. With Fish Tank WOT, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. Let's get you onto the wheel right away. And Dead Soul Girl Gamer is still in the house. Hopefully everybody will connect with her. I've been hanging out with Dead Soul Girl Gamer on a few live streams over the past week and always have a good time hanging out with her. Hopefully you will too. Let's spin one more time. We're moving a little bit faster because we've been on for almost 2 hours now. and we'll see what's happening with the next channel. It's going to be Little Frenchie and Big Texas. Now, I don't know if she's still in the chat with us here, because her name's been on the wheel for a while. That's the one thing about the Wheel of Doom, right? It takes sometimes a long time for people to come up. And then sometimes we see that I'll add a name onto the wheel and it comes right up. So it's interesting, right? It adds a little bit of fun to the chat, hopefully. Little Frenchie and Big Texas has 799 subscribers. Hopefully we can push this channel over the 800 that they're thinking about right now. Of course, we want much more than 800 so that they don't slip back below if YouTube decides to play games with their numbers in the next couple of days. But Little Frenchie and Big Texas is a loyal and dedicated supporter. Previously featured, of course, and they're here with us all the time. Vanallure, let me get your channel onto the wheel, and we will end up having a look at that very soon. And then oh, thank you, Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. And if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, those really do help the stream. I'll appreciate it very much. And let's spin, and we'll see who's coming up next. Vanallure is a brand new connection for Tuberchat. So, we're going to be looking at this channel for I think the first time. Oh. Maybe if I put quotes and change my filter to look for channel. Did I spell it wrong? Oh, Vanallure. I'm so sorry. I spelled it wrong. That's why it didn't come up. Vanallure. I can't for the life of me remember if we've had this channel on the screen before. So, oh, you changed your name, All Things Venice. Yes, okay, that was a brand new channel that came in just about a week ago. Was it a week or 2 weeks ago? So I remember now. Yes, so Vanallure, and you might have told me about that name change. So forgive me for not remembering that. But Vanallure, hopefully everybody will connect with this channel. We don't know how many subscribers they have right this second, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards the next milestone that they're looking towards. And, you know, they've already been back with us again. One of the things that we know is that channels that have a discussion tab available means they have less than 1,000 subscribers, right? Even if we can't see the subscriber number. Now, typically I do this for channels under 100, but you can do it for any channel under 1,000 and put a comment on their discussion tab. And did I see Billy Rank just come in? Yes, thank you. Scratch and Pete was reaching out to you, so I saw you coming in. Billy Rank, good to see you here. That's another channel that's been back with Tuberchat again and again. And hopefully you do a better job than me when you leave these comments. I tend to race through them and say very generic things most of the time, but as long as you do a better job than me, then you'll be great. Oh, let me, pardon me. Let me spin the wheel. Big Change Music is in the house. Thanks for coming in. We're going to look at Stacy and the D's. So this creator, we don't know how many subscribers they have either. This is a brand new connection for Tuberchat. They've just been here with us for a couple of times now. And yes, Vanallure, YouTube certainly is on the purge constantly. Stacy and the D's, we just want to push them towards the next milestone that they're looking for. And what we can do for them is leave a comment on their discussion tab. Again, this just gives the algorithm that extra little boost to make sure that they know, you really intended on subscribing to this channel. You don't want them to take your subscription away. We have to do everything we can for each other while we're connecting these days, but what we find is that these extra little steps seem to be working. And as you can see, almost every single channel I ever put up on the screen on Tuberchat is always subscribed. It's only a very rare occurrence that somebody ends up not subscribed. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here pretty quickly. And thank you, Fish Tank WOT, for reminding everybody to share the stream. Yes, if you have a community tab or Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I'll appreciate that. And if you haven't already given a thumbs up, they really do help the stream as well. Jean Louise is a brand new connection for Tuberchat, so hopefully everybody will connect with this channel and give them a warm welcome. I am going to connect with them in a different way. I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos, this 11-minute one here, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and I'll watch that video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of your video. I'll give you a thumbs up, of course. Subscribe, turn your notification bell on as I do for all creators. And then hopefully that will make our connection stick. And then hopefully you will subscribe to Tuberchat as well and have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. So I'm just going to spin the wheel. 3:45 Barry, good to see you here. Nearly 11 p.m. Yeah, tomorrow's live stream will be 2 hours earlier, and then on Monday will be 2 hours earlier than that. Fish Tank WOT is coming up right now. I'm just going to make sure that I get a couple more names onto the wheel here. We've been on for almost 2 hours, but we'll get through a few more channels. Fish Tank WOT is another channel that's been with us many times before, and hopefully everybody will connect with them. There's a bit of variety on this channel, as you can see, including some shorts videos. With 1,050 or so subscribers, they've got their 1,000 locked in. Hopefully we can push them a little bit farther and get them rolling. They're already halfway on the road towards 1,100. And 3:45 Barry hasn't been up yet. Oh, I'm misspelling that. And, oh, Billy Rank, why is that channel tough to find? It used to be billyrank@aol.com, so I wonder if that will help find it for the time being. They've obviously changed their name over the last couple of months. Billy Rank, yeah, I don't know, maybe, is it possible you're misspelling it, Robert Macanasia? I'll find out when I go to look at that channel. I've just put them on the wheel right now. Northern Mustangs is in the house. Thank you for coming in. Never late. I appreciate every moment that everybody spends here in Tuberchat. And then thank you, Makeup Mom and Son, for reminding everybody, yes, to thumbs up. So Northern Mustangs is on the wheel as well. Let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. 3:45 Barry. Hopefully everybody will connect with this channel. They're here with us almost every day here on Tuberchat. I see them out supporting other creators as well. They've got 187 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther, maybe even over 190, and get them really close to the 200 we know that they're thinking about. And you'll see a lot of variety on this channel as well. And like I said, they're here with us all the time. Even though we're coming towards the end of the live stream, we've still got a little while to go. I'm hoping everybody will share. If you have the ability on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, it still helps us, of course, with the algorithm and gets us set up for more creators to come in, discover Tuberchat, and hopefully join us tomorrow or Monday. And then as well, if you haven't already given us a thumbs up, I'll appreciate those. Those really do help the stream. Let's spin, and we'll get the next channel up here and see what's happening. Northern Mustangs is coming up, and with 1,140 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther. A fellow Canadian. There's Jack Dawson, another extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter back in the house. He's here with us almost every day on Tuberchat, saying, let's grow. Makeup Mom and Son is willing to swap playlists. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists, just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Jack Dawson, thank you so much for the super chat again. I appreciate that. I'm always doing good. Hopefully you are as well. And then let's spin the wheel and we'll get another channel up here. Hopefully everybody will connect with Northern Mustangs. Like I said, they happen to be a featured a fellow Canadian, but hopefully we can you'll enjoy some of the content on their channel. You don't have to be a car buff to enjoy the stuff that they put up, but it helps. But they've got some really gorgeous looking vehicles on there, as to say the least. So hopefully everybody will connect with them. Stacy and the D's is still in the house. Life with Adrienne XO. We're going to look at this channel right now. Did we look at Stacy and the D's? I put the channel on the wheel. Did I make a mistake? I didn't mean to spin the wheel already, but that's okay. We'll see who's coming up next. I'll have a look. I'll have a look and see if we're missing any channels right after. We'll look at Vegan Realist next. Life with Adrienne XO has been with Tuberchat for months and months and months and months and months. They've been with us almost from the beginning. They've been previously featured. They're an extremely generous and loyal and dedicated supporter. It's great to see them fully monetized. They've got their memberships ready to roll and everything else. They've got 1,440 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. They'll soon be halfway to 1,500. And we just want to push them a little bit farther right now if we can. And then we're going to look in another moment at Vegan Realist. I just want to look through the chat and see if there's anybody that we haven't looked at yet. I think we've looked at every channel or got everybody on the wheel who's in the chat right now. So hopefully everybody's having a good time connecting, meeting new friends and family members. Vegan Realist is coming up. And we talk about this channel all the time as well. Life with Adrienne XO, by the way, happens to be a generous creator in that she allows people to connect in her live streams the same way that we do here in Tuberchat. So that's something else to look forward to. So when we look at Vegan Realist, we're looking at 6,570 or so subscribers. Now, of course, they're monetized long time ago. They've got membership set up and everything else. Now, I notice he's putting thumbnails on all the videos now. So what you'll find, though, is that he's multi-streaming. So he's on different platforms, including the new D Live. But as well, I'm trying to look and see if I can find one that's got a panel of any kind. Here, like for instance, here he's got a panel with different creators coming to join him as well. There's always engaging content and engaging conversation going on this channel. So I enjoy hanging out with Vegan Realist on their live streams for that reason. And, you know, I always say I'm so thankful that everybody's so respectful here in the Tuberchat community, and it seems that way on Vegan Realist as well. You can imagine with chats that get really busy, and with 6,500 subscribers, things could get pretty wild pretty fast. But I always have a great time over there. It's engaging conversation and everybody's respectful. Venalure, thank you so much for the super chat. I really do appreciate that. We looked at that channel already, but I do appreciate it very much. And let's spin the wheel just for fun for Billy Rank. We're going to look at this channel. And is there anybody that I missed? Is there any channels that I did not put on the screen that are in the chat with us right now? Let's get Billy Rank up here. It came up for me, so Robert Macanasia, it might have just been a spelling mistake. Wow, 100,000 views. Look at that. Great, great work. That's something that is a wonderful accomplishment that everybody looks forward to. You actually did that a long time ago, but great that you've got that up there. And they've obviously got a lot of variety on their channel. I've got some catching up to do with them, but hopefully everybody will connect with them. And you'll see what we're talking about. With 627 subscribers, hopefully we can push them a little bit farther, get them rolling towards the 700 that they're thinking about. We might even get them a little bit farther than 630 today. I can't for the life of me. I know I had Stacy and the D's on the wheel, and I don't know whether I made a mistake and we didn't look at that channel or if we looked at it. I'll know when we put it up. And the Duffus Family channel is here. I might be spelling this wrong. Stacy and the D's, did we look at your channel today? I think we looked at it. Okay, that's okay. Let's put the Duffus Family channel on the wheel, and we'll spin it just for fun for them, and we'll have a look at that channel. And did 8 today to help, and others. Very good, Robert Macanasia. Oh, Alex and Jackie Tulloch, let me get you onto the wheel. And then just keep in mind, so Robert Macanasia, the algorithm's been really hard on a lot of channels lately, right? And what happens is within a day or two, a lot of times we end up losing a few subscribers. So one of the things you can do is, for the people that you connected with today, is add a second video into like a watch later list, and then just let that run at any time. I do it when I go to bed. I just let the watch later list go when I use it for that purpose, but that's something that can be done, or if you go out or stuff like that. It just gives the algorithm an extra push, and it can help, but it's just a thought. MOS6510 models. I'm hoping that we solve the audio problem today. I moved things around, so you ended up being right yesterday. I was having a lot of feedback from my microphone, and I'm hoping that just moving the wires around, maybe they were not liking the different electronic devices that I happen to have as a bit of a mess on my desk here. Let's spin, and we'll get another channel up here. You can imagine, you know, I don't know how everybody sets up their, you know, whether you work on a tablet, on a phone, on a computer, when you're editing videos and things like this. But, you know, all of our different wires and things can start to get tangled very quickly within days, if not weeks. And I had not done a good job of keeping the stuff off of each other, and I had my microphone wire wrapped around an Apple TV, which I use for a second monitor, rolling right beside a couple of hard drives, hanging down almost to the floor beside the router and the backup power supply. So it was a little bit of a disaster. It's not that bad, but you know what I mean. You're not supposed to have power wires rolling over top of things for the internet and communication and stuff like that. Jean Louise, thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Yeah, very good. Mo6510 models. I really think that it was because the microphone wire was wrapped around the Apple TV. I can't believe, when I looked at it today, I was like, I can't believe I was doing that. So I don't know if that's it, but we'll see. Anyway, I'll look back at today's replay and see if it's improved. I'm hoping I don't have to swap the microphone out. I love the one that I have. I have two, but I like this one. So let's see what we're going to do here. The Duffus Family channel, 642 subscribers. Hopefully we can push them a little bit farther as well. Get them closer to 650 this weekend. And then maybe they'll be halfway on the road towards the 700 that they're probably thinking about. Mo's 6510 models. Let's get this channel up and see what's going on. This is another generous creator. So obviously they're doing spectacularly. They got 7,000 subscribers, almost 7,100 already. And you know, everybody has good things to say about both this creator and their content. But there's much to be learned from them, as well as entertained and inspired by. And they are a generous creator in that they share their information about experimentation that they do on their channel and with their videos, so that everybody can benefit from that. So I've been lucky to speak with them offline this week, you know, and we had a nice discussion about some of the things they've been doing. Particularly, we talk about the purge, and they insist that if you watch more than just the one video that we talk about all the time, you can find yourself doing a lot better with keeping a lot of the subscriptions that, you know, we definitely don't want to lose and happens from time to time. So that's something to think about. Most 6510 models often goes as far as to just run playlists for creators after connecting with them on in different growth streams like Tuberchat here. Let's get to spinning the wheel. Let's make sure we haven't missed anybody in the chat. I think we're good. Alex and Jackie Tillich just walked in, but we're going to get them going. Thank you, Michael's Adventures. I appreciate your kind words. Michael's Adventures has a channel with thousands of videos, so hopefully everybody will connect with him. And Mod 6510 Models has watches at least 3 videos, he says. Yes, so even more than what we talk about here. Anything you hear me describe here in Tuberchat, or like even, you know, there's a lot of great information out there. I have a lot of other friends who run a lot of the other growth streams or other streams where you're able to connect with people this way. You know, it's great for all of us to take all the information that we hear from each other and from others, people we respect and people we want to learn from, but add it all together along with the instinct you're gaining as you grow your channels, and then we can all make the best decisions for each other, you know. And the other thing too is there's always new creators coming in to YouTube, starting new channels and stuff like that. My wish is that everybody will always guide the newcomers along so that it will be easier for them than it was for us. The more we do to help each other, the better it gets for everybody, and all of our connections can be that much stronger, and we can grow quicker. I know we all want that as well. So I'm just having a look at what we can do here. I'm just having a look at in another window here. Alex and Jackie Tulloch has 728 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them over the 730 that they are likely thinking about. And we will get them rolling on the road towards 800. I'm just looking at something in another window here for a quick second. I'm grabbing a link for everybody, which I'm going to drop in the chat. And what we'll do is head over to this channel. This is Diana Brianne Fairchild. She is a dynamic creator with thousands of subscribers. She's been here with us here in the Tuberchat community. She's sitting over 13,000 right now, but she's got an engaging chat going on right now, and everybody will be able to continue to connect over there. So hopefully everybody will join us, and then tomorrow's live stream will be 2 hours earlier than today. Mondays will be 2 hours earlier than that. We always schedule in advance by a couple of days so that you can check the Tuberchat front page if you want to know when the live streams will be, and hopefully you have our notification bell on so you don't miss them. I always move the times around so we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones, but we're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So thank you everybody for the time that you've spent. I appreciate every moment that you spend here on Tuberchat, and we will hopefully see everybody again soon. Bye-bye. Thanks again, everyone.